Welcome to NaviWork, your guide to settling into a new organization. Fresh out of school or transitioning from one organization to the next. I know it can be challenging to navigate the work environment because I've been there, done that, and worn the t-shirt. I am the amazing Ameze and I'm here to help. I can't wait to see you every Monday at 7 a.m. Hello, welcome to NaviWork with Amazing Ameze, your guide to navigating the workplace. How have you been? I hope your weekend was fab. Okay, let's jump right into it. Today I'll be talking about the all-important word, punctuality. Everybody likes a punctual person. I'm going to read an excerpt from the book and I will talk about it just a little bit, but I think we generally get the hang of it. But I'll let us know why it's so important and how people feel sometimes when you're not punctual for meetings that they call. So punctuality is a state or quality of being on time. And to me, on time means early. Whether it is a matter of meeting a deadline for work or in your personal life, punctuality is a trait that every professional must emulate and imbibe. In the book, I put the must in caps. Being punctual is not a courtesy. That's very important. You're not doing anybody a favor by being punctual. Being punctual is not a courtesy. It is compulsory, and doing so delivers countless benefits for both you and your career. Guess what? I realize that when you come late for a meeting, it's a sign of disrespect for the people that you're meeting with. What it means is that you do not respect their time. Time is life. Time is money. So when you call for a meeting and people come there on time, you come late, what you're saying, or when somebody else calls for a meeting, whether you call for the meeting or somebody else calls for the meeting, and you come late, what you're saying is that whatever you had to do is more important than being there to meet them, and that they had nothing more important to do than be in a meeting with you. Nobody likes someone that's late. I mean, I'm sure all of us have had that colleague that comes just in time for the meeting as they're about to shut the door, or that person that is just always late. It's a very, very bad attitude. You don't even need it when you're starting out your career. Hell no. And even as you get older, as you progress, you don't want to be the person that everybody's waiting for. You always have an excuse. There was traffic, something happened, you had a flat tire. That's why you start out early. And like I say, for me, punctuality means early. I try, and you hear me say when I talk about meeting and meeting etiquette, even if it's a meeting, I try to get there 15 minutes before time. If it's a virtual meeting, I try to log on 10 minutes before time because I want to be sure that my lighting is right. I want to be sure that my network is right. I want to be sure that I have backup network if my network messes up. You know, it just shows respect for people that you're meeting with. And it shows that you respect your time and you respect their time. You respect the fact that they could be doing any other thing. And it's professional. I talk about the things that being punctual depict. It shows how professional you are. It shows that you're a respectful person. It shows that you're credible. That if you say that you're going to be somewhere at a certain time, people can actually rely on the fact that you said it. You're dependable. It shows that you're accountable. I mean, there's so many, responsible. So many words come to mind. I'm just going to read something. The person who plans to be productive at work typically is the person who shows up on time. Being perpetually late sends a message of being disorganized. And that's bad news for the workplace. You want to get ahead, you don't want to be the person that is late. You have to, and if you're listening to this podcast and you're in final year, you are getting ready to graduate, begin to imbibe those qualities now. I remember when I was in secondary school or high school, I started doing things that I would like to do when I'm a worker. I'm going somewhere, I leave a note for whoever is coming. You know, those kind of things. Begin to imbibe that habit. Go early to class. If you've been a late comer from your year one, you are now in final year. Begin to practice the kind of habits that you know are necessary for you, when you get to the workplace. It's bad news for the workplace to be late all the time. Being organized is an antecedent to punctuality, making it a much easier way to accomplish tasks. You show up for meetings and meet client requests on time every time. It means that you're a mindful worker. When you arrive at work on time, you have ample time to settle in, brainstorm, set the stage to accomplish your tasks. When you portray a constant state of rushing and scrambling, you are inducing a state of work-related stress. So being late even stresses you. And I dare say, stresses everybody that works with you. So how about we try to be punctual? Let's try that this week if you've not been doing it already.
It will help you navigate the workplace better. Remember, if you have any questions, send me an email at amazingameze@naviwork.live. Have an amazing day. Bye.